everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to do a really quick video, a must or bust, and I did one of these about a month ago on the Maybelline lip gloss palette, and I was trying to do like the hot or not or whatever, but I came up with must or bust for that lip gloss, so I thought it stuck, and I wanted to do the similar type of thing on the Dream Velvet foundation that came out from Maybelline. Now, I've already tried this foundation and worn it several different times, so it's not really a first impression. I kind of know how it wears, but I want to let you guys know what I think or what my thoughts are, because I've had a lot of you guys asking me if I've tried the new foundation. So I haven't tried the L'Oreal cushion one yet, but that is the Lumi cushion one. I think that's it. But I want to try that one. This is a unique formula because it is a hydrating matte formula, so it's good for all skin types, but especially if you do have dry skin or combination skin, but you still like that matte look. This has like a unique gel formula that is supposed to hydrate the skin, give it continuous hydration, so it's going to be really good. It supposedly does not adhere to any dry patches. It comes in 12 different shades, and I have the shade number 15, which is Ivory. So it says soft matte hydrating foundation. It comes in a 1 fluid ounce packaging, and it's a squeezy tube. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to my face. Now this has medium to a little bit buildable coverage. I wouldn't say that this is a full coverage foundation. It lasts about, I would say, like 5 to 8 hours on me before I start to notice it breaking down a little bit, but I really like the way it looks on the skin, and it really does keep my skin nicely hydrated. So as you can see, a very moussey formula, kind of similar to the Amazonian Clay Foundation from Tarte. I've even heard it be compared to that. I think the Amazonian Clay Foundation is a very full coverage foundation, so I don't think the coverage is very similar, but it has that similar, like, very moussey consistency. Okay, so I'm just going to start on half of my face and kind of show you how it covers. Just put a little bit on. Okay, so I'm using, this is a damp, this is from Pure Cosmetics, and it was included in their contour sticks. Just any damp, like beauty blender or sponge, has been how I like to apply it. I find since it is a moussey texture, I can see a little bit of brush marks when I use a brush with it. It takes a little bit more blending for me to get a nice, like, flawless finish. So I've been really liking to just press it into my skin with some type of beauty blender or beauty sponge. So as you can see, it feels really nice on the skin. It doesn't even feel sticky. It goes on, I like to put on very, very thin layers. It doesn't adhere to any dry patches at all, but I definitely would say that the coverage is like a buildable medium. It's really nice and skin-like to me. When I look up close at my face, I don't feel like I have foundation on, but I feel like it really does give me a nice base, as you can see, like from one side to the next. It really does cover some redness and just kind of even out the skin tone. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the second half of my face, and then I will show you what it looks like with 2 layers on. Okay, so that is 1 full layer all over my face, and as you can see, this is perfect and enough coverage if you want to just cover up, like I said, your dark circles. I think it gives a really nice skin-like coverage, and like I said, it just really soaks into your skin but doesn't pull at your skin. You can really tell this has that velvety finish. It has that hydration to it, which is different. It feels almost like instantly cooling on your skin a little bit. Not like a cooling factor to it, but it just feels like you can just tell there is that like gel-like consistency within the moussey texture. I'm gonna go ahead and add a second layer so that you can kind of see how it builds upon itself for a little bit more coverage. So that is with 2 layers of foundation on, and it still feels really nice. I still personally think when I look in the mirror it looks very skin-like, so this is really great. I'm going to show you what it looks like with concealer on, so you can kind of get a picture of if cover your dark circles. I think if you're someone who really loves full coverage, this, like I said, builds to a medium coverage. So I don't think this is going to be for you if you have a lot of different things or scarring or a lot of redness to cover, but it does do a really good job at evening out the skin tone and giving that really nice, comfortable, hydrating, but not like greasy. That's why it can be for combination skin as well, but soft matte finish. I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Conceal. This is in light. I'm just going to use the tip of this to kind of blend that in a little bit. I put a little bit on my lid as well. Okay, I'm going to set all that with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder just under my eyes. I don't feel like I need to set the rest of the foundation. It doesn't feel tacky or sticky, but if you're someone who really has more oily skin, you might want to just do that as part of your routine, but I don't feel like I really need to do that. It really has a nice finish that kind of soaks into the skin, but you know, again, doesn't look like it's sitting on top of your face. So there is 2 layers with concealer. Now I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back with the rest of my makeup on, and I just wanted to briefly touch on how other products lay on top of the foundation as far as moving it, because I know a lot of different foundations. I feel like the tackier foundations, they kind of shift when I'm applying other products on top of them, and then other products can tend to look a little bit muddy or cakey, built up on top of foundation. So I really wanted to touch and say that that does not happen with this product, because it does soak into the skin and it really doesn't stay tacky at all. That's probably to do with the soft matte finish. It really does absorb into the skin, and other products apply really nicely on top of it, and it doesn't kind of move around and shift. Like I said, this isn't the most long wearing foundation that I've ever tried, but the entire time that it wears for the medium coverage that it has, it does still remain very hydrating on the skin. Overall, I think that this will be a very nice foundation to include in the line, a great foundation for all different skin types, and especially for those of you who have extremely dry skin, but you do like the look of a matte finish, but it's been hard for you to find one. This is a great one. I paid $9 for this at H-E-B, and I think, which is our grocery store in Texas, and I think that they had a coupon for it at the time, so just keep a lookout for different kind of coupons. But I think it's a great foundation to have at the drugstore, just to include and be able to get that nice soft matte look while still remaining hydrated. So I hope that that was helpful. So it is a must in my opinion. It's definitely not a bust. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave those down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.